So, friends, how are you doing? So, welcome. My name is Emmanuel Nakola, and I'm very happy that we are here talking about this because many of my friends have really asked me a lot of questions on how they can start writing. So, as you see in the screen, that is my book, and that book is my first book, and I'm able to really go through a very intense process of producing it. So don't be impressed by the structure and the way it looks like because it's really a very intense process. So let's go and see what that process is all about. So how do you begin? How do you start? How do you get to start off writing your manuscript? So you realize that before the book becomes tangible like a material like this one, you'll be able to go through a whole process of getting all things together. So the first thing you have to do is get what you want to write in your thoughts. So just get your content together. Don't look there, just try to focus on what you want to write. Get the content ready. You can even break it down as in your notebook and be sure of what you really want to write. So after that, now come to this tab. I know you're seeing this tab here. Yeah. Again, before I forget, there is two things you might really consider while you are starting writing your manuscript. The softwares you really need might be MS Word or Google Docs. For me, I really prefer Google Docs, and I have various reasons. One is because Grammarly, it's connected with Grammarly, and it's able to give you very intense and very constructive suggestions on how you should be able to have structured sentences, corrections on words, and blah blah, and grammatical errors. So for me, I would really prefer Google Docs, but for you have a choice to make. But in this video, we are going to really look at using Google Docs. So we open one of the tabs for Google Docs and then have an empty tab. We can just start here and create new. You can create new document like that. Yes, after the document is out, you can be able to realize that it is an untitled document. You can just click there and you rename your document in accordance to the title of your book. Let's call it At the Dead End, and then novel. So that's the title of your book. So you can now proceed to start writing the book. You can always start with introduction or into the story introduction, depending on what kind of book you are writing. If it's a fictional, you can start right away with the opening words. If it is an academic book, you can start with introduction, or if it's a non-fictional, you can start with introduction. So you can choose to do two things. One, you can choose to type your words, your story, your suggestion, your thoughts here, like the way you want. If you're really a fast typist, that means you can really type faster. But you can also, if you are an orator and you can be able to speak fluently and narrate a story very fluently and very clearly, you can come here to the tools. I don't know if you're seeing tools. There is a place there named titled voice typing. You can just click here and then you can come and click there and then start your own story. You see, as I talk, the words are being decoded into the screen by voice decoding. So that's another good way of doing it, and it is really very effective for someone who is able to give out a story clearly. But if you are not really good in that, as you sharpen your skills to be good in that, you can just type your normal way of typing. You understand? So that is exactly what all is about. And then you can write your book as long as you can. You can make your book as long as you can, and don't really shy off to put many words as you get the inspiration to do that. You see how it's very long. It's 160 something pages. It's a long manuscript. So this is just the rough idea of how to really start putting your book down. So this is the very primary stage. And don't fear, don't worry about getting yourself consumed in it, because that is what exactly what's going to happen. Because sometimes you have to be very alone, you have to give yourself to it, and that is going to demand a lot of you, because yeah, books need a lot of energy, time, and strength to construct. So as you go make your book something, or as you go start your book, I really wish you all the best. If there's any question, please just get me to know comment section, and I'll be really happy to answer some of your questions even as we progress. The next video on how to design a book, or how to proofread and design a book, will be out soon, and I'll really be happy to take you along. So thank you again. God bless you.